Hey, this is Omar from PointBridge. I'm a SharePoint MVP and principal consultant working out of Chicago. And for the next couple of minutes, I want to tell you a little about SharePoint Online. Working with a few customers recently that are looking at moving to the cloud, and they've addressed some concerns, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. So some common concerns we see customers talking about is, well, number one, the cloud is just not that flexible in terms of having an on-premise environment, and that's somewhat true. So Microsoft, their latest offering of Office 365 includes SharePoint Online, Exchange, and Link. And while it's gone like a good length of improvement from BPOS, the earlier offering, it still doesn't fully compare to on-premise. But there's one thing that we do tell our customers is that you don't have to stick with the kind of just a regular enterprise offering for SharePoint Online. There is a dedicated offering. So just like in BPOS, you have BPOS dedicated, there is Office 365 dedicated. So you could have basically an environment which is an extension of your data center where you could connect directly to your network and even have a rack space there where you can even deploy full trust solutions. So I know a lot of customers look at the sandbox and say this is just too limiting. With a dedicated environment, you can actually deploy a full trust solution. That does require a validation test from Microsoft, but it's still a nice benefit to have. So another point that they kind of talk about is just that, developing solutions. And let's say you as a company cannot afford the dedicated plan, so what are some other options? If you attended the SharePoint conference, there's some sessions that talk about Windows Azure and how that works with SharePoint Online. So you'll see a lot of people now kind of using Azure as another layer to kind of build their business logic, do their processing, and then kind of surface that information to SharePoint. That's a nice way to kind of extend functionality of SharePoint Online and develop outside that limiting sandbox. And lastly, the last point, a lot of customers are saying that we can't really have a single sign-on experience. So they have Active Directory sitting on their corporate LAN and an environment in the cloud, and they want to just make sure that users don't have to authenticate every time they jump to that cloud environment. And the good thing is that even with a standard enterprise or dedicated environment, you do have the option of using Active Directory Federation services. So you could set that up in your current infrastructure and open that up to the cloud infrastructure where you could federate your identity up to SharePoint Online and basically simulate that single sign-on experience. So that's pretty much it. Well, thank you for watching. Do know there will be some more videos coming up soon, and a few more guys from PointBridge are also kind of talking about Office 365 and possibilities to go there. So stay tuned to our blog, and we'll let you know what comes up next. Thanks.